Today our topic is the part of relations. There are three important parts. First part is reflexive relation. So what is reflexive relation? There is a definition in a short form. Suppose a relation R is reflexive if A comma A belongs to R. For all A belongs to A. That is, we can write this way, A related to A. We read this symbol this way, A related to A. For all A belongs to A. This is the symbol of for all. So if A belongs to A, small a belongs to capital A, but A comma A not belongs to R, then R is not reflexive relation. Okay, so for all A belongs to A, you have to find out A belongs to R. Then we will say that R is reflexive. Here is some example. Suppose A is equals to 1, 2, 3 given. And R1 a set 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2 given here. And you can see here A containing 1, 2, 3. So here obviously 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3 present. Then we can say that R1 is reflexive. So here you can see 3, 3 not belongs to R1. So that's why R1 is not reflexive. In the second example, in the R2 you can see 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3 all are lies. And the other elements you don't have to worry about this. Just for reflexive, you have to find out it's 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3 all present here. So that's why R2 is reflexive. I hope it's clear. Now we'll show an example and try to find out is it reflexive or not. Suppose A is given A comma B comma C and R is given A comma A, B A comma C, C comma A, C comma C, B comma C. And is R reflexive on A? What do you think? No, it's not reflexive. Why? Because A, B, C R belongs to A. So must be A comma A, B comma B and C comma C lies in R. But you can see here A comma A and C comma C are only lies. B comma B not belongs to R for A, B belongs to A. So that's why R is not reflexive. Okay. Now our next topic is symmetric relation. So what is symmetric relation? There is also a definition. A relation R is said to be symmetric relation on a set A if A comma B belongs to R, then obviously B comma A belongs to R. For all A, B belongs to A. That means if A comma B in the R, then B comma A obviously in the R. So we can write in such a way A related to B, then it implies B also related to A. Then we will say that R is symmetric. So here is some example. Suppose A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first relation R you can see 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. So the definition says that if A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A obviously belongs to R. So here 1 comma A 1 belongs to R, then the opposite of 1 comma 1 which is also 1 comma 1 which is also lies in R, and now 1 comma 2 belongs to R. So what is the opposite? 2 comma 1. So we have to find out 2 comma 1 is there. Yes, 2 comma 1 is also here. 3 comma 1, the opposite of 3 comma 1 which is 1 comma 3. Yes, the opposite of 3 comma 1 it's 1 comma 3 also belongs to here. So and 2 comma 2 obviously the opposite is 2 comma 2. So all the elements is here. The opposite, that means lies in R. So that's why R is symmetric. Now we are trying to find out R2. Here 1 comma 1. So similarly 1 comma 1 is belongs to here. So the opposite of 1 comma 1 also belongs to here. Now we will proceed to the 1 comma 3. The opposite of 1 comma 3 which is 3 comma 1. and 3 comma 1 not here. For at least one, if not is here, then we can say this is not symmetric. So here 1 comma 3 belongs to R. It implies 3 comma 1 not belongs to R. Sorry, this R2. So therefore R2 is not symmetric. Okay, clear? Now we'll proceed an example which is given here. Let x given 1, 2, 3, 4 and R is the relation on the set X is defined by 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4, 3 and 2, 3. So for symmetric, if 1, 2 here, then we have to find out 2, 1. Clearly you can see here 1, 2 here but no 2, 1. So here you can say if 1, 2 belongs to R, it implies that 2, 1 which is not belongs to R. So that's why R is not symmetric. Okay, I hope it's clear because we discussed so many examples by the definition. Now we'll proceed to the next topic, transitive relation. Suppose a relation R is said to be transitive on the set A if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C belongs to R. You can see here the first element which is ended with B and the second element obviously started with B. Then we can imply that A comma C belongs to R for all A, B, C belongs to A. That is, if A related to B and B related to C, then it implies A related to C. Just B and B are cancelled out, then A belongs comma C belongs to R. Then we can see R is transitive. So the example is here. Suppose A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and R is given here 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. So for the transitive, if 1, 1 here and the other element which is started with 1, which ended with 1 and started with 1, we will take these two elements. Then the 1 cancel out, then 1, 2 obviously belongs to R. R1 you can see here 1, 2 already here. If 1, 2 here and 2, 2 here, if we ended 2 cancel out, then 1, 2 which is lies here. Similar way, if 2, 2 and 2, 3 here, if we remove 2, then you can see 2, 3 which is not lies here. There is any 2, 3. No, 2, 3 also here. Sorry, 2, 3 also here. And now we will find out if 1, 3 here. Yes, if 1, 3 here, so any elements which is not started with 3. Okay, so all the elements there are, if A comma B and B comma C here, then it implies A comma C also here. So R1 is transitive. Now we will proceed to the R2. It's 1, 1 and 1, 2 here. For this 1, 2 obviously here. 1, 2, 2, 2 it's here. It's 2 to cancel out, then 1, 2 here. 2, 2, 2, 3 here. It's 2 cancel out, 2, 3 here. It's 2, 3 and 3, 3 here. If we cancel out 3, 3, then 2, 3 is here. And the term which is okay, all the elements are here. Okay, you can see here all the elements here. And if we end it 1, 1, 2, 2, if we 1, 2 it's here and 2, 3 is here. If we cancel out 2, you can see 1, 3 we have to find out here, but you can see here no 1, 3. So this shows that 1, 2 belongs to R and 2, 3 belongs to R. If we cancel out 2 and 2, then 1, 3 obviously belongs to R. But here you can see this is not belongs to R2. So that's why R2 is not transitive. Okay, clear. Any two elements you can taken from this set, and you have to choose this type of elements which is ended with one element and the other elements which is started with same term. So this is not transitive. Now an example is here. Suppose A is given 1, 2, 3, 4 and a relation R is given by 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. Now we have to find out, is it transitive? Is it transitive? We have to show this. What do you think? Is it transitive? So you can see here that we have to find out if the one element ended with the one term, that we have to find out other element which is started with this term. So you can see here 3, 1 is which is started with 3. So 2, 3 and 3, 1, if we take 3, 3 cancel out, then 2, 1 obviously if belongs to R, then it's transitive. But you can see here there are no 2, 1. So 2, 3 belongs to R and 3, 1 belongs to R, which implies 2, 1 which is not belongs to R. So therefore R is not transitive. Okay, I think it's clear. This is the 3 definition of relations, and there are a last topic which is equivalence relation. A relation is said to be equivalence if R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive at a time. If any one out of these 3 not happen, then this is not equivalence. Okay, there is an example. If A is 1, 2, 3, then an R is given 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. Just you have to find out is it reflexive, symmetric and transitive. If 3 are happen, then it's equivalent. First we are showing that R is reflexive or not. You can say that R is reflexive because 1, 2, 3 belongs to A and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 R all belongs to A. So therefore R is reflexive. Now we have to show that is it symmetric. So 1, 2 here, 2, 1 here, 3, 1 here and 1, 3 here, 1, 1 here, 1, 1 here, 2, 2 here, 2, 2 here. So all the terms is here. So R is symmetric also. Now we have to say that it is transitive. So the 1, 2 here and 2, 2 here, it's with 2, 2 cancel out 1, 2 which is here. Just one thing is here, the common term, those element containing both the term equal, you don't have to take these terms, just you have to take the another term. They are like 1, 2 it's here and 2 is here, then 2, 2 cancel out 1, 1 which is here, and 1, 3, 1 here, 3, 1 here and 1, 3 here. So if we cancel out 3, 1, 1, then we will get 3, 3. A similar way, it's 2, 1 here and 1, 2 here. If we cancel out 1, 1, then 2, 3 here. So 2, 3 not here. So therefore, you can see 2, 1 belongs to R and 1, 3 belongs to R. It implies 2, 3 not belongs to R. So therefore, R is not transitive, right? Transitive. So that's why, because I said that all of the 3 will be happen, then it will equivalence. So reflexive, symmetric but not transitive. So therefore R is not an equivalence relation. Okay, I hope it's clear. And the next class we will discuss all important questions which is comes in any exams, any competitive exam. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you. If you any doubts, you can ask.